Every house begins at the front door. This one doesn't. When we arrive at the Alarine Earth Home, we walk beneath a canopy made of solar panels. There's no front door to pass through and no enclosed entry hall. Before we even realize it, we're already inside the open space shared by the living room, kitchen, and dining area. The transition happens gradually. The path approaches the canopy, the garden stays around us, and the house simply begins. Just ahead, the living space continues onto a covered patio with no columns blocking the view of the rice field. The house sits outside Kochi in the state of Kerala, southern India. It was created by architect Zarine Jamshedji and her partner Cornelius Allen Buke, who has spent many years working in construction. It was designed as their own home for a family that also includes 6 dogs and 4 cats, so the indoor spaces stay closely connected to the garden and the covered areas around the house. At the center of the home, the living room, kitchen, and dining area all share one open space. On one side, the openings face the garden. On the other, the covered patio draws our eyes toward the field. The house uses Schnell 3D panels, combining prefabricated components with work completed on site. This system allowed the structure, interiors, and landscaping to be finished in just 6 months. But the look of the house came from somewhere else. During a visit to a Laterite cutting workshop, the team noticed a reddish paste collecting on the floor as waste from the cutting process. They collected the material, tested it, and turned it into a wall finish. That paste creates much of the color, texture, and natural variation we see throughout the house. So, 2 very different ways of building come together here. Underneath, there's an industrialized structure designed for fast assembly. On the surface, there's a more handcrafted finish, made from material that would otherwise have been thrown away. The base of an old pump house was kept and turned into a place to sit in the garden. A ditch beside the rice field was expanded into a small reservoir. It collects water from the property and some of the rainwater coming from the roof, which can later be used for irrigation. All 3 bedrooms are on the same level. Besides helping the house stay low, this makes it easier for older family members to move around and removes the need for stairs in everyday life. Inside, the laterite sits alongside concrete, wood, glass, and lighter surfaces. In the living room, a large panel made from the same paste looks like a piece of art, but it also hides shelves, books, and equipment. But there was another important condition from the very beginning. The large rice field in front of the property was also visible to the neighbors living behind it. Instead of claiming that entire view for themselves, the owners tried not to block it. The house was kept low and arranged on a single level. Part of the roof was planted with vetiver grass, which helps reduce heat inside while making the roof visually blend into the field. As the grass grows, the roof changes with the sun, rain, and wind. From certain angles, the house seems to end in a strip of vegetation before the rice field continues beyond it. Some of these ideas are easy to see. Others work quietly in the background. The solar panels form the entrance, vetiver covers the roof, laterite gives the walls their color, and the reservoir collects the rain. In the end, the most curious decision is still the one we notice right at the beginning. This house doesn't have a conventional front door. It begins beneath a solar canopy, continues through one large open space, and ends facing the rice field. But having no front door doesn't mean there's no entrance. It simply means no one chose an exact point where the house had to be separated from the outdoors. That same attitude shaped its relationship with its neighbors. Alarine stayed low, covered its roof with vegetation, and allowed the rice field to remain visible to the people who were already living there. It's a house that begins without a door, and it occupies the land without acting as though the entire landscape belongs to it.